Oh, there we go. What am I using for a mic, by the way?
Everything's in the bag.
So if you just jump, I'll hand it to you when you're in. And if I come back here with that, is that all right there?
It should be, as long as
It's not in your shot, is it? I'll pass that to you now. John Stones, is it? Guys, it's Rob Dorset. Are you seeing here? Is that okay? Yes, hopefully you're seeing here. It's okay. We need to jump in pretty quickly when you're ready. Is that all right there, Foggy? About that sort of level. Hope you're hearing that okay. We're going to be really quick because they're going to be off very shortly. And we're going to be going to a break pretty shortly. Okay, thank you. Yeah, hearing the programme. Yeah, all good, mate. Pass us through if you can.
Work out where your box is.
Okay, mate, thank you.
11 and 11. 11 and 11, that box and that box, 11 and 11. The first 6 pick up a bib. If you haven't got a bib, don't worry.
Sorry, I'm in your shot now, aren't I? I'll be jumping out as soon as they've handed it to me. I'm so sorry.
Can
we move around if you want, because they're right behind you.
Does that help?
We'll get dynamics involved. Okay, so it must be 2 hands. Okay, before I take the bib and you're tagging someone else. However, if I tag you and I take your bib off you, he can't tag me back. You've got this big space, keep yourselves moving, nice and lively. If you haven't got a bib, you're trying to tag someone with a bib. Okay, let's go. Let's go, nice and lively. Nice and lively, start. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Can't tag the person. Nice and lively. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. If you haven't got a bib, you'll tag it. If you haven't got a bib, you'll tag it.
Well, no, there are 1 or 2 absences, and I'll step out of the way so you can have a look. This is the first time we've seen the England squad, of course, since they turned up last Tuesday here up in near Darlington, as you say. And I can tell you that there are 26 players out on the grass right now, and the headline news is that Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, even though they're here with the England squad and have been going through their own personal training programmes, are not out on the grass right now. They obviously came into this camp with some injury problems. Luke Shaw's more serious than Harry Maguire, so they're not out on the grass, and neither is Anthony Gordon, the local lad, who will clearly be desperate to get a chance to play against Bosnia at St James's Park tomorrow night, but he's not out there training because of an ankle problem. You have to say it's touch and go whether he will be able to be involved tomorrow night now. So those 3, Maguire, Shaw and Gordon, not training. Kobbie Mainoo, Kyle Walker, Phil Foden and the newly crowned Champions League winner Jude Bellingham are yet to meet up. They'll be joining the squad at the early part of next week. It's still to be confirmed exactly when they'll join up. So that's why there are 26 players out there now of the total allocation of 33. And you have to say some injury concerns over Maguire, Shaw and Gordon. Still very much part of the squad, but going through their own fitness training programmes and not out on the grass with the rest of them.
Okay, next one, cross your body, stay low. Back behind
Well, that's the
you.
really key question, isn't it?
Push
Because
out.
for England to win this tournament,
start
Harry
to get
Kane
warm, you're a
has
bit
to
quicker in
be
those
bang on form and
transitions
scoring the goals. And there were real
against
concerns when he
inside.
missed those final 3 games for Bayern Munich at the end of the season. You can see he looks pretty comfortable there, doesn't he? And I'm told he has trained all week, the England captain, despite that back problem that meant he missed those last 3 games for Bayern Munich. You'll remember he came off in the Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid with that back problem, which he has had on and off throughout his career in truth. But the fact that he's out there now training in the sunshine in Darlington is a really good sign for him. What a season he's had. 44 goals, 12 assists in 45 games in all competitions this season for a club and country. He is absolutely beating his chances. The question marks will be whether there is room for Ollie Watkins and Ivan Toney, who are part of this training squad, remember, in the final squad of 26, which Gareth Southgate will name on Saturday. So just 6 days away now until we find out the final 26. And a lot of those players looking out at now will have concerns, won't they? Some of the new guys, some of the youngsters that are out there getting their first taste of England training. We'll get some pictures of those and send them back to you so you can share those on Sky Sports News. Gerald Quansah, Gerald Branthwaite, Adam Wharton, 19-year-old Palace midfielder, and Curtis Jones. They're all out there training. We'll get some shots of those and we'll get those straight to you on Sky Sports News at the top of the next hour.
Everyone's getting beat. And side. Okay, back out. After a bit, we're going to stop the reactive and that's after. Okay, back out again. Where you are. Couple of steps in and back pedal out. A bit more dynamic this time now. Just 3 on each side. Good stuff. Okay, you're in there. Out the side now. You're back in. A bit quicker. Everything's a bit more dynamic. Fellas that are in the middle, just find yourselves on the edges. Just the edges. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. And then you're back pedaling out and you're going in again.
Trickling. Okay, no problem. Let's get some shots now then of the players we need, and I'll be ready when you come back. I'll be out of vision. So can you get some of the new boys?
Okay, there you are. Forward and back. Forward and back.
That's Quansah on the right hand side there, Jeremy Bowen. Look.
Nice and bouncy.
See him? Sure it's right directly behind something. Yes, that's Quansah.
Shave legs. Last one. Into here. Land. Walk. Get yourselves in.
Well done, mate. And
Little push
Branthwaite,
off.
you'll realise he's a unit.
Not a shuffle. It's a turn on that cone. Right. Get around it.
Branthwaite's on the far side. Can you see him? The furthest group. He's not got a bib on. Left hand side now, just behind Jack Grealish.
Okay. Good. So now,
That's
I'm going
it.
to shout a colour. Okay, you must get around that colour. It's first one to touch the mannequin. We're counting points. Nice and reactive. Get around the cone. Don't cheat and go over it.
To Jack
You
Grealish
must get
for us.
around it.
That's a nice shot.
Fred! Go, get close to the touch. Yes, Fred! I'll give that to Chips. He's on foot there. Fred! Get round, get round, get round! Yeah! See there, White! White! Get round! White! Get over that cone. Don't cheat. Wait! Get round it. 1 star. 3, 2. Must get around the cone. I'm going to be tight now.
Kieran
I'm going to be
Trippier at
tight
the
now.
front of the group on the right, looking John Stones.
Fred! Get around, get around. 3. Once you've done 2 on each side, that's what I've done.
Trippier's doing the
What?
best with you on the
Get round, get round.
Trippier, right, yeah. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
What?
Hello, Ben.
Finish it off. What?
4 minutes left, guys.
Yeah, you did. Fred! Yes, call.
Okay, mate. Yeah, that sounds good, mate. I'll stay out of vision. I'll try and end it on a shot of Trippier and promote the news conference at 3:30. The manager, well done. Okay, thanks, mate.
How just for you in half an hour, 40 minutes?
Pardon?
How just for you?
Yeah, about 40 minutes.
You see John Stones? Right hand side, looking at Trippier. You already got the Go wide for us.
Is it 3:30 across?
I'll try to put some of those evils.
3?
You know where they are now. Yeah. They've all moved as well.
3:30.
Ready when you are, Dave.
You're not coming back and visit me.
No, I'll stay out, mate. I'll stay out. Southgate on the left, look if you want to start on him. Wide into the group. Well, Teddy, they've had a few days, haven't they? Because this England squad joined up, remember, here in Darlington on Tuesday to try and impress the man on your screen there, Gareth Southgate. He has to pick a squad of 26 from the 33-man provisional squad that he named. That 26 will be named on Saturday, and it's the youngsters, the new players that have really got to try and impress. They'll all be desperate to get some game time, make their England debuts at Newcastle tomorrow night, at St James's Park against Bosnia. Let's see if we can pick out one or two of them. Gerald Quansah is a man who's in there on merit, but because there are injury concerns at centre-back, there he is, right at the back of that group. Look, you can see the Liverpool man, and his is an extraordinary story. Seeing him out there training with England's senior team, looking so comfortable with Harry Kane just in the foreground. Look, extraordinary story. Only made his Liverpool senior debut at the end of August. He only made his England under-21s debut in October, and here he is now, part of his England senior squad, trying to win a place on the plane to Germany for his first major tournament. Clearly, he's included as cover for Harry Maguire, who, just to remind you, was not out there training this morning. Both him and Luke Shaw, and indeed Newcastle's Anthony Gordon, have some injury concerns and are carrying out their own fitness programme. You have to say it's unlikely that they will be involved tomorrow night against Bosnia. But will that man in your screen now, Adam Wharton, 19 years old, an extraordinary season he's had for Crystal Palace. A real surprise inclusion, you have to say. Again, he only made his England under-21s debut 3 months ago in March, and here he is training with the England senior squad, been with them all week, hoping to get a seat on that plane. The fact of the matter is, now that Calvin Phillips isn't involved with England, then there is a gap in that defensive midfield role. Declan Rice, of course, the only natural option. And so, is it going to be a chance for Adam Wharton, or indeed for Curtis Jones, who's on the right of the picture there, another man looking to make his England debut? A great season he's had for Liverpool, although in truth a little bit behind one or two of the other options that Liverpool had at their disposal. But Southgate did say in the March camp that Jones was someone they were tracking very closely, and he implied that he would have been called up in March, but for an ankle injury picked up then. He's fully fit now. And let's just leave you with that shot of John Stones who just ran across the picture, because John Stones and Jack Grealish were not due to join up with this camp now. The players involved in the cup final, Manchester United players and Manchester City players, weren't due to be involved. They both took them early